How to make an infinity scarf. An infinity scarf is a scarf loop or donut, stitched together at the ends to form one large round scarf. This type of scarf is also known as a cowl scarf. For wearing, the scarf is looped around the neck in various lengths to keep you warm and fashionable. Method 1. Sewing an infinity scarf. 1. Cut the fabric. Cut a strip of fabric 25-64 cm wide, across the full 60-150 cm width. It's a good idea to pre-wash the fabric before sewing. That way, any possible shrinkage or color run will be dealt with. If preferred, simply measure out one large rectangle from the fabric, in measurements of your choice. If you're not using stretchy fabric, always measure more generously. 2. Lay the fabric out and fold in half. Face the right sides toward each other. Match the long edges and pin together. 3. Sew the long edges. Sew along the long edge. Start 3 inches (7.5 cm) in from one end and keep a 1-2 1.2 cm seam. Iron the seam flat, then press the seam open. This will help the stitches to blend into the fabric. Turn the scarf right side facing out. You'll now have a tube of fabric, forming the length of the scarf. 4. Sew the short edges together. Open up the short ends of the scarf. Align the edges of the short ends neatly together with the right sides. Pin in place. You won't be able to pin all the way, there will be an opening left. Stitch the short edges together with a 1-1.2 cm seam. This can require a bit of effort, depending on the fabric used. As before, iron the ends. 5. Turn the scarf to roll the seam allowances to the inside. There will still be a hole left, the opening. Slip stitch the opening closed. 6. Done. Try it on, loop it around and keep nice and cozy. Method 2. Repurposing an existing long scarf. 1. Choose a long, rectangle-shaped scarf. It can be made from fabric, wool, silk, etc. just as long as the material is flexible, stretchy, and amenable to being twisted around during wearing. 2. Stitch the ends of the scarf together. Use matching thread and keep the stitching as invisible as possible. Some people recommend twisting the ends before stitching to help when looping the scarf around your neck. You may wish to experiment. Always turn the edge inward when stitching, to keep it neat. The really lazy method: if the scarf is long enough, just tie a knot to create the loop. This can be done anywhere, anytime, making it an ideal fix when you're caught on a windy street or beach and need to keep the scarf tightly wrapped on. 3. Finished. 1 very easily made infinity scarf. Method 3. Crocheting an infinity scarf. 1. Use a 9 mm crochet hook, size N or 15 US, 00 UK. Choose chunky but easily worked yarn, 1 ball skein. 2. Row 1. Chain 100. Join up the chain in the round using slip stitch. When doing these, keep the chain untwisted. 3. Row 2. Chain 1, single crochet 100. 4. Rows 3 to 10. Repeat row 2. 5. Fasten off the end. Weave in the ends to complete. The round will be completed and you'll have an infinity scarf to wear. Method 4. Knitting an infinity scarf. Method 5. Transforming by knotting. 1. Find a long winter scarf or other scarf. Must have 2 ends. 2. Tie the ends of the scarf together in a flat knot. 3. Loop scarf over your head twice. 4. Arrange scarf carefully so the knot is hidden. 5. Tuck in the ends of the knot. An easy infinity scarf is now yours to wear. Tips. For tips on how to put the infinity scarf on, see further how to wear an infinity scarf. If you use a loom, a woven infinity scarf makes a lovely choice. You could use a T-shirt and cut it under the arms. Things. Sewing an infinity scarf. 3/4 yards 60 centimeters of 60-150 centimeters wide stretchy fabric suitable for the scarf, such as jersey. Choose fabric that drapes with a flow. Sewing pins. Sewing needle and matching thread, or sewing machine. Sewing scissors. Ironing board and iron repurposing an existing scarf. Long scarf, clean. Sewing needle and fabric, complementary thread. Sewing scissors crocheting an infinity scarf. 1 ball skein chunky yarn. 9 mm crochet hook, size N or 15 US, 00 UK.